Anion, my goodness. Look at you redeeming first. I haven't seen you in a little bit. How have you been? It's good to see you. First time ever? Really? Congrats there. You were sick. Oh, there's a handful of people sick recently. Wow, you were really sick. I'm glad. I hope you're feeling better. I'm assuming you are, said was. Just that. I'm singling you out. Wow. Yeah, I feel singled out. Hello there, Mongoose. How are you? Some virus? Ugh. I'm glad you're all better now there, Anya. How's the progress? Oh, it's going well. I'll show you in a few minutes. It's going well indeed. We'll be working on the mountain today. Sorry you couldn't catch up. Oh, you're all right. You're all right. You're sick, for goodness sake. You doing good? That's good to hear, Mongoose. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. We'll be in the solar world placing down more stone as usual. I don't think there's anything new. How are me and Hannah? Oh, we're good. Gonna be visiting some of my family this weekend, so no stream tomorrow than we usually would. Me and Hannah actually, what was it, last weekend, Saturday? Saturday morning, roughly. We did a playthrough of Portal 2 it was a Mountainathon goal. Fun stream. We played Repo for game night. I don't know, Mongoose. The game has to go on sale, probably. I have it on my wish list. Well, my wish list has grown large once again. It's only a $10 game. We'll see. Try and show up to game night if there's. I think there is. There is one more game night this month in 2 weeks. It's $10. I just saw it. Yeah, thought it was more for some odd reason. Yeah, we'll have to get around to it at some point. I don't like asking people to buy games. It's a newer one. I wonder if it actually tells me who already has it. I got 1, 2, 3 if I count you, Mongoose. The usual players. Deadeye, hello there. How are you? Just getting home from work? There you go. Late hours today. I feel like you're always working late hours. That's good to hear, Deadeye. I'm glad. Just getting started here. Oh, Anion! Built a wither skeleton farm recently. That's new. Did it like last weekend. Bought it for $8.55. Really? It's up to $10. Mine says it's $9.99. Look at the mountain progress. What's this game? It's a blocky game. Unless you're asking what Mongoose up to. Oh, you were asking about it. I actually don't really know much about the Repo game. Apart from the fact it looks like it has a similar vibe to all of the like Lethal Company or other similar games. Here's the mountain. Oh my goodness. We've made so much progress. Here, actually, I wonder. Maybe later on I'll do it. I've been having a little more time to do editing in that. Um for time lapse stuff. And I was going through my videos and all that, and I went back to our previous stream starting soon one. I actually moved it. It probably won't work. But our previous like tour video, and man, the the difference that the amount of the difference in 1 year of where the mountain is and was is crazy. Sorry. The dryer was beeping at me that it was done. I couldn't stand it. See you guys when I get home. Oh, sounds good there, Onion. Have a safe trip home. What is that? Oh, it's a horse. That's just silly. I'll make it home safe. No other options. I don't want my phone. I don't blame you. Buying a new phone without having a past one sounds like a bunch of trouble. Bunch of problems. Ugh. Look at this mess. Who left this here? Want to one hit you? Okay. Oh. But anyway, it's been I've had a little more time to be able to do some editing here and there and clean up all my editing stuff. Finally went back and cleaned up all of the replay files I've already finished editing. I just put them in a separate folder so they're out of sight, out of mind. Makes me easier to scroll through the list of them. Also finished edit all of the 1.20.1 ones have been all of the ones related to stone placing anyway in the mountain have all been edited in the replay file anyway. Now on to the next version of replay. Doesn't make much sense to you, but get it. Mm-hmm. Need to turn on my beacons. There we go. So let's grab some stone here and get right on into it. There we go. You can tell we've been placing a lot of stone. I've been digging into these reserve chests for a while. We used to have 6 chests, I think, here that were all full of shulkers of stone. Now I'm down to less than 4. 3.5. Hello there, Lucky. How are you? Look who we have here. Hi. How's my day been? Oh, it's been well. How are you? Where were we last working up here? We're just up here on Tuesday, so it shouldn't be too bad. I've been better. I've only been awake for like 3 hours. I mean, you've only been awake for 3 hours. You sick? I'm sick. Alright. I remember where we left off here now. Nah, I've been mentally drained for a little while now. I don't really know the reason. It's a tough one. Sometimes I find if you're ever in a slump like that, it's best to just chip away at small little things you are able to do. That's just me. So every little thing can help. Mm. Gonna make this a bit steeper than the usual way I do stuff. I have an idea in mind. I'm hoping it turns out how I hope. Giz, hello there. Hope you're doing alright. We're just working on the mountain even more. Nothing's changed here. Doing a bit better, thank you. That's good to hear. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I've been really happy with the progress that I've been making on the mountain here recently. You're back! Leaving me so soon. Sounds good, kids, no worries. I don't know if you're still here, Deadeye, but I finally finished my placement for competitive, or at least my DPS placement. Speak with my mom, but I'm back now. Welcome back, Iz. You been playing any games recently? Or was it Animal Crossing, I feel like, recently? Maybe that was just you and D. Clark talking about it together. Now I remember. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Yes, you said you were addicted to that one. I really am. Hey, sometimes being addicted to a game can be a lovely adventure. I just want all the cute items. Isn't it odd that a game can do that to one? It's like, oh man, I just have to have that. Even though you don't physically have it. Then the game gets big enough and it actually has physical items. That's when it's truthfully downhill for the bank account. I don't want to buy the deluxe edition, but that's another £20. I'm just gonna assume that's very close to $1 amount. That feels a lot for an add-on. $20 for you, okay. So it was a good assumption. Obviously, there's the difference, but similar idea. Man, who uses a measurement as a money? That's silly. Messing with you. At least you don't have Canadian money. They have Monopoly money. Have you ever seen their dollar? If not, they have Monopoly money, I'm telling you. It's all colorful. Me and my money don't mix. I'm so bad at maths. That's fair. If I'm ever getting a handful of items from a store, I'll be like able to mentally add it up and get a rough idea of where I'm at. Usually I only do that if if we ever go to a place that only takes cash. Me and Hannah, it's only open during the summertime, but there's like this candy barn thing. It has all sorts of different candy on it, but they only take cash. So I'm like, all right, we got this much. We can only get this X amount. And the last time we had gone, we were like $5 off, $5 over. It's like it was that last thing you grabbed. I'm not taking that break. We'll take the next. Can't even have my own bank account. My mom has to deal with it. It's for the best. Math can make the brain hurt. Big Toe, hello there. Man, that mountain is big. No, it's bigger. Oh, come on in. How have you been? You always have quite the entrance. Oh, what's happening here? Okay, ooh. Can I figure out this name? Phantaz? Phantaz? Phantasma? What do you want to go by? I'm working on a mountain though. Welcome on in, hope you're doing well. We're on one of the back sides of the mountain. Front's over there. There's something I know, it's making an entrance. Hey. Nothing wrong with a good entrance. Phantasma? 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 Is it Taz or Taz? Man, even if you tell me which one it is, I'll just end up forgetting. How do you even... How... I'm over here thinking, how are they gonna spell this out in a way that I'm able to understand? Taz or Taz? Tasma. It's gotta be Tasma. Phantasma. Like fantastic. It's insane? Oh, thank you. Phantasma! Aha! Like the Tasmanian devil. Oh my goodness. That was a good one. Thank you. There's a few names that I struggle with. I do my best. But yeah, no, I just... Oh, shucks, we're not even been recording. Oh, we'll start that in a minute. Been working on a mountain and a house of Dwarven Kingdom. At some point, I got the entrance made over here. Is the front of it, though? How long? A little over 4 years. Since I started this project. Here's the front of the entryway for the Dwarven Kingdom. Kind of get an idea for the architecture. And life is good, honestly. Sometimes a bit overwhelming, but that's just how it is. Grateful, even healthy. How about you, Mr. Builder, Mr. Mountain Builder guy? It's pretty well overall if you look at life. The grand scheme of things are going all right. We'll agree. There can be some overwhelming moments. That's where it's best to just start chipping away at the small stuff. What made you choose to focus on? What? Choose this to focus on? It's my dream build. I accidentally started it. I was just doing a practice build. It was never meant to be as big as I was never meant to start what I had started. Truthfully, it just kind of evolved into it. At first, I had started just with like this front way. I was just messing around with terraforming still at the time, still learning small techniques and that. And I made like you see where a cutoff happens right there. Um, that's about how long it went that way, and then it would have arced around, and then right before the bend here is how wide like the front would have been. And then it would have rounded about. But yeah, I don't know. I'm an ambitious person apparently 4 years ago. Myself. I was like, what if we just add a little bit more? Just to get a nice arc in there. And at that point, it's that's a lot that just got added on without knowing it. I didn't know it at the time, didn't think about it. I was eventually came around to the thinking of it all. I was like, man, how am I going to connect to this point all the way back over there? And so, things just kept getting added on piece by piece. Like this eventually got it on this other part of the horseshoe shape here. Got added on much later. Finally made a decision there. It's huge section of like all of everything. Like this entire point from here to there got all added on because I made what idea I have for the entryway was going to be too big for what we had for a shape, so I had to make it bigger again. Then eventually connected stuff.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello there, Declark. Welcome on in. How are you doing? So a lot of accidental things that just kind of fell into place. And it truthfully was I was just messing around on a world and having fun, doing some smaller stuff, and it was just going to be a small practice build. Small, I say small, but big build, truthfully. And then, one thing led to another. Started designing more stuff. Now we got one of the rooms started going here for the Dwarven Kingdom. Lovely pillared hall. And thank you for the 100 bits, T. Clark. What are you doing throwing those at me? Just always wanted a big underground build. And I like dwarves from Lord of the Rings, so it just made sense. Big Dwarven Kingdom. Combine the two. There's two things I enjoy. You doing well? Well, that's good to hear. I am doing well. Did it hurt, Thad? If not, I have more to throw. It did hurt. I can't believe you tried and hurt me, D. Clark. Throwing 100 pennies at me. You'd throw them one at a time, wouldn't you? Incredible, truly. Oh, appreciate it. But yeah, it was just a lot of... just evolved into what it is now. And even now, everything... I don't have everything planned out. I've freehand all the terraforming that I do, so all of that is just whatever happens in the few hours I spend on it. Any day I do spend on it. And here we are. 4 years later. 4 years, 1 month now. We did the celebration about a month ago. Progress is great. Gonna lurk while I play in my own world? Sounds good there, Big Toe. Enjoy. One at a time, a few at a time, a bag at a time, whichever gets your attention. You'd fling them with like a rubber band or something, like a slingshot, actually. There we go. You always have my attention. Unless it's busy. Just continuing placing stone down today, though, D. Clark. Things are well. Nah, I don't want to do any permanent damage. That's right. I need my eyes to see what I'm doing. A penny wouldn't hurt that much, you think? Like from a slingshot, it couldn't hurt that bad. Hit me in the eye. Can't be. There's no way it would hurt more than a paintball. And those don't really hurt. One time I've ever gone paintballing. Did get a nice bruise from it. I have been hit with a golf ball once or twice. That can hurt. It goes away pretty fast. Never been involved with paintball. I'd like to do it again. When I had done it the one time, I didn't really do it with people I knew. So it just wasn't as enjoyable as I thought it would be. Gotta enjoy it now. Bet I could convince some of Hannah's family. She's got a big family. I would slowly convince each and every one of them one at a time by telling them that they would be able to shoot someone with a paintball that they don't like. I mean, they're all family. They all like each other. But you know how it is with a family. You know, you always have that family member where it's like, man, I don't know, maybe it would be nice to just shoot him a few times with a paintball. Slowly convince them all. I think it would take much convincing for any of my brothers. Be like, hey, you could shoot me with a paintball. I'll line up my siblings, let's go. See? Less than 2 seconds for you to make that decision. Played laser tag a few times. See, funny enough, I don't know if I've done that one a few times. I don't have any, like, recollection of doing, like, an actual laser tag. I've definitely whacked each of my brothers at least a few times with sticks when we were younger. This arcade slash laser tag dome close by that we used to go to. Oh, that sounds fun. I didn't have anything close like that. We were lucky. we always had a boat to go on growing up. So most of our summers were spent out on the water. I still try and spend most of my, if I ever try and free up my entire summer just to be outside. I like being outside during the summer. Go swimming on a lake. All adult years for me. As a kid, I spent the time in the woods climbing trees and building forts. I feel that. I know exactly what you mean. What is that emote? It's just a cute emote. Little Lana. I still, I, I wish I could see it on Streamlabs. I appreciate the 40 bits. How are you? What? Mercy, my beloved? What? Tired, but I'm alive? Well, that's good to hear. Glad. Be too tired now. We got Overwatch later. Trying to convince Laura to join us. We finally convinced Laura to reinstall it. I think Lige still has it installed. He's just not free tonight. That guy's far too busy. Laura better play with us. Her playing horse was no, it wasn't. She's not gonna play tank anymore. She said it herself. She's like, I just don't think I can focus on that many things at once. I think she's going to be a lovely healer. Hannah convinced her to be a healer with, what was it? I gotta go back to the exact wording. What was Hannah's wording? Hannah's wording of, why she likes playing support. People-pleasing monkey brain was the line that convinced Lara. Next is D. Clark. Exactly. Honestly, I don't think it would take that much to convince D. Clark. I wouldn't be surprised if D. Clark's already opening up Steam, sighing as he does it, and is looking up Overwatch. We're the reason people stay alive and people endorse us. Makes us very pleased. Oh no. Now I want to put myself into that game. You haven't even played it, D. Clark. Come on. You said you played laser tag. It's basically the same thing. I'm in agreement. I mess with you, D. Clark, but I honestly just don't think you would enjoy the game. For convincing D. Clark to play. Oh yeah, that's right. It's a great time. No, they are not talking me into it. It is time, D. Clark. You must learn. I truthfully think, D. Clark. Man, we're really just putting all of our friends into healers. But you would be an amazing Mercy. or Lifeweaver. Right, they aren't. I am. It'll be fun. The best Mercy for sure. Absolutely. Lifeweaver is perfect. Yep. Just wait until you get loot boxes. Oh, not the gambling. You think? I don't even know what the heck that is. You would love Lifeweaver. The guy just sits in the background and does healing and a bit of damage if you want. And then you yoink your teammates back to you if they're in danger. We can revisit this after my vacation is over. You don't need a vacation after you play Overwatch. Y'all are addicted to the loot boxes. I'm addicted to to whacking people with Reinhardt's hammer. Open them. No. I'll have a big opening day when I at the end of the season. That's 40 days away. Yeah, think of how many I'm going to collect by then. I'm going to get so much stuff at the end of this season. Just from all the loot boxes. But you could use them this season. There's always next season. Long time no see. Mountain is looking... Not is that the Nadia I know? Hello, Nadia. Your name has changed. Hope all is well. It's been a little while. And the mountain is coming along great. I'm telling you guys, the dominoes have started falling. This mountain's in in a few weeks' time, we'll be over there. Give it a few months after that, we'll have like this section closed off, and we'll just have a little bit left. You changed it? Nadia is salty. I think it suits you. Everyone has said that it fits me. That means it's a good name. But how have you been, Nadia? Where have you been? I feel like you just take a break from Twitch. You've been alright? Okay. Been alright. Could be a lot better, but I'm surviving. Just a lot of health and court stuff. Next to my health stuff. Oh. Well, at least you're doing alright overall. That's life for you. We've been making progress here. So D Clark, you installing Overwatch? Nope, turn my PC off, both work and personal. Really? I guess, do you usually play more games on your Switch? On my Switch, yes, but I'm gonna put mostly on my PC now. That's fair. I don't think I could ever go back to using any sort of controller for Minecraft. I tried once, just didn't feel right. Gotten far too used to the movement. I go for a lot of stuff now. Definitely couldn't do any sort of FPS games with a controller anymore. Yeah, playing on keyboard is way nicer in Minecraft. Oh, absolutely. I have so many keybinds. Like, it's mostly for a lot of mod stuff, clan-side mod stuff. There are so many keybinds that at this point, there's very few keys on my keyboard that don't do anything for Minecraft. Especially within the vicinity of my, on the left side of the keyboard. Just looking. Oh my goodness. Deep Sky Miner? My goodness. Welcome on in there. What were you up to today? Hello, hello. Cutie V, Sooth, Big Mama, Octogen, Boel, Kay, hello, Tis for Truth, Silverstone, or Silverfish Stone. Sorry about that. And Deep Sky Miner himself. My goodness, welcome on in, everyone there. I hope you guys are doing well. What were you up to? The last thing I remember you doing was working on Hobbiton. I haven't been able to pop in for a little bit. Let's get a shout out for you. If you guys don't know Deep Sky Miner, they're an absolutely amazing builder in Minecraft. Definitely worth a follow. Without a doubt. And they like Lord of the Rings. So that's all you need to know. It's worth the follow from there. You play a lot of Splatoon there, Nadia? Not as much Minecraft? Ah, oh, what the heck? Played hide and seek on Among Us last night. It was a blast. Had too much fun being the seeker. His taunts got in my head. I love it. It's Flare. That's fair. I know Splatoon. I can see how that'd be a fun main game. It was a creative day, trying to figure out some furniture for the Hobbit holes. So you're still working on that project. Oh, I love it. But furniture. That's a tough one, just using normal Minecraft stuff. And Dab and Tis for Truth, I appreciate both the follows. Hope you two are doing well. A long-term world? Oh, absolutely long-term. We've been in it for over 4 years now. It's never ending. Never ending indeed. We're working on a mountain here for anyone that is newer to to me. I'm Thad, by the way. You're not big on interiors, really? That's fair. I find them quite fun, actually. I don't know what I would do for a hobbit hole. I guess I would make it very messy. Messy, yet not messy at the same time. Lived in. Very lived in and warm feeling. I love your mountain building, though. Aw, you're too kind. I love it, too, though. Oh, well, look who's here. Hello there, Gorgor. How are you? Take you guys to the front of the mountain as well. I give you a quick look around my world. Also, I can show you some of my interiors. I don't know what your interior building skill is at. I know what your just the structures and all that. You're great at that. But I've done a few interiors. Beastly Crawdad, hello. Here's the front of the mountain. It's in a House of Dwarven Kingdom. We got the entryway here. The mountain, don't listen to Gorgor. Don't listen to Nadia either. Obviously going to be a mountain. I don't remember seeing many interiors other than the halls. Halls? Oh my goodness. How do I even say that name? Boicars? Boicars? Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Feel free to help me with your name. Bo? Just Bo? Okay. Thank goodness. You tried to make me say that full name. I don't think I could do it. I may have gotten it right. I got one of the rooms for the Dwarven Kingdom here, though. If you know Lord of the Rings, you'll recognize this easily. Highly inspired off of Moria or Khazad-dûm. You got both the bows today? Bow and bow? Oh goodness. That's only confusing for you two. Show them that there's no Balrog. I'm not building a Balrog. Even though we looked up on Tuesday to see if anyone had built a Balrog, and that some people have. There's no Balrog. See, you're spreading lies. So if anyone does need a raid and run, feel free to. No worries. I'll be going for a few more hours here. At least a couple. So no worries if you have to lurk and raid and run. Take care of yourselves. But I got a few interiors here. Deep Sky Miner. Got one here. And I usually go for a cozy feel. I usually try and break up things into rooms. This is an unfinished upstairs. Meant to look this way. Maybe I did see some of these. If you ever asked for it, look around some of my builds. I definitely showed off my interiors. I love them. They're cozy. Terrible memory? Oh, no worries. It's tough to remember everything in someone else's world. Got another one here. Not an interior, but decorative stuff. And an interior. I got the mini blocks. Those come in handy. I like them. I don't use them terribly often. But every once in a while, like, we got one there, and then I also have an armor stand thing. I think having an armor stand thing and mini blocks helps 100 times. Like, I got a... I can't access that. I don't know how that is. Do you have mini blocks? Yeah, I got like a armor stand mod as well. Mini blocks are huge. I love them. And then upstairs here. Oh, that's what you gotta have. If you're doing hobbit holes, you just have to have like maps and that. At least for Bilbo's. You gotta have a few maps around. That understands he's getting on in years. I am not that old. Those are two of my interiors. No maps for most hobbits. They hate adventure. That's true. That's why I went at least for Bilbo's. They won't have any swords. They'll probably have like gardening stuff around. Just lots of food and drink. Yeah. Cauldron or two. What does a hobbit bed look like? I don't know. I'm like trying to think of it. It's like everything is so round in a hobbit hole. How do you decorate a round structure in a blocky game? Teeny tiny. Well, Bilbo, he wakes up in like a bed that like sits in a wall in The Hobbit. He had like some sort of weird stepped up bed that sat in a wall. And then it probably like rounded around the top. Need to look. Yeah, that's the one thing I can remember. I wonder if you can do a quick look. Hobbit, Bilbo, waking up in bed. I got a very zoomed in picture. Maybe it wasn't in a wall. Oh, it wasn't in a wall. It was just on like a bench. Dang. We have beds like that in really old houses in my country. Yeah, I think we're on the same page now. I have a family cabin that has like a similar bed. Similar few beds like that. That's what I can think of. Otherwise, I don't think I got anything else in mind. I think he was laying on a chair built into a window. So he was talking to Gandalf in that scene. Yeah, it looks more like a bench or chair. Well, best of luck with that. I got stoned to place. I think you just kind of go for it. You just kind of do start decorating somewhere. When's the last time y'all hydrated? Oh, a while. Thank you for the hydrate there, Nadia. 30 times in the first of the release. Right there with you. I've seen those movies quite a few times as well. But obviously, what you have to do, Deep Sky Miner, is rewatch the movies to get inspiration. You hydrated with Dr. Pepper? Well, at least you drank something. Yes, let's just set aside 12 hours. It's 12 hours. It's well worth it. I was 14 when that movie came out, and I was excited. Oh, I'm sure. Dad was 14 when that book came out. That, no. How old would that even make me? Gotta go to bed. Good luck with the mountain. I appreciate it there, Deep Sky Miner. Once again, I appreciate the raid. I hope I could help you a little bit with interiors. I didn't go too in detail, but best of luck with making Hobbit interiors and a Hobbit bed. I don't know. I think you just gotta go for it. In case anyone missed it, once again, Deep Sky Miner. Absolutely amazing streamer. Great builder. Worth the follow. Just click that link, head on over. Based on country folk in South England. So that would be your inspiration. There we go. To see the third movie? Oh, looks like you've made it to the third. Ooh. Thanks. I picked up some tips here and there. There we go. That's all I can ask. That would make that the 85. I'm still spry. I got plenty of life left in me. I'm not that old either. That is almost 100 years old. Only 100. It's a blink of an eye. You have a good night there, Deep Sky Miner. You know how long dwarves live? Quite a while, a few hundred years. Ancient that. Don't laugh at that, Nadia. You know what? I'm tired of having this battle. I'm just gonna place stone peacefully and quietly until y'all start being more nice to me. I'm messing. Oh, we love you, Thad. Have a cookie. Oh, thanks for the cookie. I appreciate it. Tired already? Did you skip your nap, Grandpappy? Oh, no, not another stack of cookies. I have so many cookies piled up. Thank you for the cookies. Greatly appreciated. Been here in a while. How is the mountain coming along? It's coming along great. I'll give you a quick view here. I'll give you a view of what's left. Not gonna do a big fly around at all. We have all of this left, and truthfully, I'm feeling pretty confident. We're gonna get this thing done in the next 11 months roughly. Here it is on the map. There's that. It's just a mountain. Amazing how many cookies are a treat and a punishment. It is. Don't let him gas. I don't even know what gaslight means. It's a big mountain range. It's not a mountain range. Another year of content and stone easily. Stone shell, I'm telling you, done in the next 11 months. I'm confident. Especially after I looked back at what the mountain looked like a year ago, and we didn't have most of this done. Gotta pace yourself? Oh, absolutely. I do pace myself. I think just last Friday, the hour we were in my world, I just did some mining. We picked up the pace about 2 years ago. Yeah. 2.5 years ago, we picked up the pace. Including all the detailing texturing? No. Just the stone shell in the next 11 months. Detailing and all that? No idea. Don't want you to get burnout on the very last cliff. I don't think I would. Honestly, at this point, I have so much. I'm getting energy just by the fact of how little is left. Detailing 6 to 7 years. Yeah, probably. See, years of content. I know, and I'll have years of people ask me, "How do you keep motivated?" I don't know. I just like playing the game. I've been playing the game for 13, 14 years. I as well start a huge project that I can continue just working on instead of just slowly starting new worlds over time. Gotta make a snow. Oh, absolutely. There's gonna be a bunch of them that are covered in snow, and I got a plan for at least one waterfall. There'll probably be more, but at least one big waterfall that flows from high up, and wherever it starts flowing will be pretty high up in the mountain, and it'll be all icy. So it'll be like an icy river that flows throughout the mountain, having little waterfalls here and there, and then finally it's gonna flow somewhere right around here. I think is where I determined it. It's either here or there is where it's gonna flow down here. Then the dwarves will have dug a canal for it to flow, and then it'll go back out to a natural river, which then it'll connect up with this river that we've been making over here, which then flows all the way out to an ocean, and it splits. Even though it's not supposed to split, but we don't care about actual stuff like that. It split. Gotta have like a hidden garden enclave as well. Hidden garden. Be a lot of stuff we'll be able to do with just on the mountain and on it, and then also the entire Dwarven Kingdom within it. I do like my mountain. It's getting to a peak, so progress will be faster and faster. That's what I'm saying. It's a domino effect, and the dominoes have started falling, and it'll just keep going faster and faster. Steve Clark here also just got back. Welcome back, Giz. I almost missed your message. I was just going back and looking back further up in chat. You don't see it unless you pass around a corner. Oh, I got just the place for you, Beastly Crawdad. That wasn't me asking T. Clark, that was Giz. I've seen the game you're on Switch. We have a little alcove area up here. Right here, there's a fun little alcove area that's kind of hidden by a few different peaks. And there definitely could be a little greener area or just I don't know, something fun here. Perfect. Yep. It's high up, so it'll depend. I knew what I was doing when I made this fun area. There's a beautiful lookout over the front. There's a fun little archway there, just that was naturally made. And a few different pathways that lead up to it. No, it's just a mountain. Just did my dailies in Hello Kitty game, and like, do I go back on and play Stardew? Stardew was always a lovely game. Triple H, hello there. New electric horse, that's what it feels like, Orwar. But hello, Triple H, how are you doing? I really appreciate the raid. I had your tab up. You were still playing the. Whoops. Sorry, the screen may have looked weird for a second. I saw you were playing on your dedicated mod server thing. I think I saw the airship. You didn't. You sadly didn't. I just was. When I pulled up the tab, I was looking around. I think I had seen your airship. It obviously you were on a ship. So I assumed it was the airship, but you didn't look back at it, and I was so sad. I was like, I gotta start stream, but please turn around, and you ended up going away from it. But it looks cool. Luna Cupcake, hello there. And yes, it was Deep Sky Miner that raided on in a minute ago, or a little while ago. Hope you're doing well. Let's get a shout out for Triple H. My goodness, we got a lot of L names in here all of a sudden. Usually I'm able to just put L down and I find Triple H right away. Still playing the same mod. You make progress fast in mods. Also, I just haven't played mods in a while. But you've already had like a full-on storage system. You were flying about. I was amazed. Alright, who's live at the moment? Odie is live. We'll pull them up. What a view from up here. Now just imagine we were down in the mountain and there's some sort of dwarven structure. Like you're just traveling around a hallway tunnel-like thing that in the Dwarven Kingdom, and it has a little overlook that looks all like a ways down. We gotta make sure there's a few views like that in the mountain, where it's just you keep seeing more and more of the build the further you look. Similar effect as to what we have with the pillars, but just on a grander scale. You know, tooth pain. You broke a tooth. I'm sure you are in agony. My goodness. I'm so sorry. It's been super quiet. Didn't even see him right out. But hi. Worries? You don't have to be sorry at all. That sounds extremely painful. I'm sorry you broke your tooth. I hope you get that all taken care of soon. Teeth problems can be absolutely terrible. We could get a similar effect with what we have with the pillars here, where it's just you look down at a certain angle and you just see more and more just layered upon layer. It's easier to see this effect in the creative world where this room is basically finished. Hopefully you can get an emergency appointment tomorrow. I'll be fine. Ugh, hats. I don't even want to think about a broken tooth. Send and pay perfect. I was sad to Triple H. I was like, oh, turn around, turn around, turn around. Didn't turn around. Oh, thank you for the follow as well, Luna. Really appreciate it. Gotta stay positive, right? That's, what can you do, truthfully? Just try and deal with the pain, take some ibuprofen or something to relieve some pain. If tooth pain is the worst, just remember the pain that abscess and broken tooth. Oh, and you were dealing with that for so long, Giz. We're just working on a mountain here, Luna. I'm sure you gathered that. We do a lot of stone placing and terraforming. We're on one of the back sides at the moment. Abscess in my neck under the tooth. Broke tooth fracture. It took 2 years to get seen. Still haven't gotten an appointment through cavities. Having to eat on one side for 2 years. Working on a mountain. One of many. It's just one mountain. Don't listen to any of these silly people that say otherwise. It's like my boss says at work. Walk it off. You'll be fine. I do not encourage that. No. I don't encourage it either. There's some stuff you can walk off, and there's other stuff where you probably should get it checked out. I am miserable because of it. Just make everything miserable. Can't deal with that. I still have that entire mentality though. I'll drop something really heavy on myself, or I'll run into something really hard and be like, oh, that really hurts. Stand up, walk it off. It's just, I don't know why I have that mentality. It's like I really should just take a moment. I believe I've seen some of this on TikTok. I think recently I followed you too. It was a high chance. I started doing TikToks again here recently, and a few of them have been doing all right. But yes, I do make time lapse videos that go to TikTok and YouTube. Dude, that's mountain. Mount Fiji is a mountain you have ever. I don't know what you're about. It's all the adrenaline. It totally is. Hello there, Henry. Welcome on in. How are you doing? I actually did a bunch of time lapse editing stuff here recently. Was able to get around to it again. Did some organizing of all my files. You doing good? That's good to hear. I'm doing well. Found out I had an orange size tooth. I found with your x-rays because the green one's not out. I have no tooth, and it was a baby tooth they removed. I don't have any growing though. No, I don't think it'll come back. But the pain is gone. That's all that matters, right? was playing kickball at a camp when I was younger. Chased the ball down a gravel path and fell. Shot right up my back and didn't realize I completely skidded my knees till I was told. Yep. That's... I can believe that. Just from the adrenaline of other stuff. Man, but when you're a kid, sometimes if you just don't if you don't see the area that you should be feeling pain, you just never feel it. There's always like bleachers and all that at any like sports events and all that. I was really young. I had to have been like 6 almost. And one of my brothers was in baseball, and it's outside and all that. You're a kid, you're just playing around. I'm playing under the bleachers here, and I must have just like whacked one of the bolts or something under the bleacher. Apparently there was just blood coming down from my head, and my poor mother went through it a few times with us growing up. She had to not panic for me because I didn't even realize, didn't feel a thing. The little I do remember of it, I do remember being like a little lightheaded, and it all makes sense now getting told the story. There's just blood coming down from my head. Apparently it wasn't that bad. Must have just like take a layer of skin somewhere that went away. I got a popsicle out of it, apparently. Never felt it. Oh, I had sprayed my wrist when I was younger. Turned out I broke my growth bone and had to have an operation. Oof. I have not done that. I haven't broken any bones that I know of. For all I know, I probably have. I don't think I have. I haven't broken any bones. Never wanted to deal with that. As soon as the adrenaline leaves, it's all pain. To church that night, and they told us to go on your knees and pray. And I was like, nope, can't do that. Oh, I'm a pass tonight. I'm glad we all had similar experiences here. Not knowing the pain. I got stitches. It took 4 grown men to hold me down. 12-year-old stronger than all of them. I have a phobia of needles. Do you really? I don't have a hard time with needles, luckily. I don't enjoy getting any sort of shot or any of that, but they're not that bad usually. Down a big hill on a scooter. Tried to bike by a dong lead. That's how you broke your growth. But my goodness, it's not so bad now. When I was 6 foot, 12-year-old, yes. That's crazy. At that point, maybe the stitches just weren't necessary. Just throw a band-aid on it and walk off. Crazy how many oddly dangerous things we did when we were young. Didn't feel dangerous at the time. Promised me Lego Pirates of the Caribbean game, and a lady came in and gave me stitches while I played Angry Birds. well worth it then. It's more bothered by about my knee because I had a chunk missing. So I didn't realize my wrist was near my elbow snapped. Ouch. Mm. Had to get blood a lot when you were a kid. Really freaked me out. I don't know if I could do that. I haven't given blood before. And I don't know if I could. That one I think would mess with me a little. And I usually don't have a hard time with blood or anything like that, but just the idea that blood is actually leaving me is just weird. It's taking ages for me to upload to Discord for some unknown reason. Oh, you're all good. I kind of forgot until just now. I would have noticed. I would have remembered as soon as I saw the DM or message. I've broken a bone though, and I'm very proud of that. That's impressive. I'm right there with you. You know what? I'm gonna take my break. I saw the message a minute ago of Nightbot telling me to take a break, so I'm gonna go take one here real quick. It's a good time for anyone else to take a break as well. Stand up, grab a drink of water, maybe grab a snack if you're feeling hungry. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Gotta go feed all the dogs and go to bed. Have a good rest of your stream. Sounds good there, Beastly Crawdad. You have a good night as well. I'm sure you already headed out, but appreciate you being here for as long as you were. It's always a joy having you pop on in. And that airship looks absolutely amazing. Triple H. And yes, that is what I saw, because I remember the landscape. Welcome back to you there, Gorgor. I appreciate it. Keep working on our peak here that started. I got about an hour and a half left. Should be able to get this done just with plenty of time to spare. I got Miss Cinnamon here. She just woke up from a nap in her cat tree. I didn't even realize she had been in here. She just falls right to sleep whenever I stream. Sometimes. Oh, that block here. Hope everyone's night is going well. Anyone doing anything interesting? Playing any fun games? I know there's a group of people playing Overwatch at the moment. Because I can hear Hannah yelling every once in a while. Yelling, screaming. Just chilling and debris mining. Oof. I do not enjoy mining for ancient debris one bit. I've done it so much in the past. Not something I particularly enjoy anymore. Problem is, I've used lodestones in a lamp design for this build, so I know eventually I'll have to go and get more. It's just not on the top of the to-do list. We'll I don't know, make some sort of tunnel bore. If possible. Shulker of TNT, and an achievement for a stack of ingots. Are you playing Blazing Caves? And a bet with the server mate on who can get a netherite beacon first keeps me going. There you go. A netherite beacon, my goodness. It's a lot of netherite. Not something that will ever be one of my goals. Probably. I don't know. Maybe it will be one day. But, on my to-do list. They're really cool, though. Anyone that has gotten one has had some time and effort. just in a different way. And hello there, Selena. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Glad you like the airship. It looks great, Triple H. Yeah, it's well done. What a great starter base, I'm assuming. Actually, I feel like I see your starter base in the second screenshot. With like the little house on the side of the cliff. Maybe Blazing Caves and a Blazing Cave Extron. It's just bragging rights realistically. Well, see, now that's all the reason. You got me swayed. I'll do it right now. I'm joking. Bragging rights, that's worth everything. Yeah, best of luck with it though. Oof. It's a lot of mining. Just laying in bed right now. I'm sick and tired. You're sick again? Got both iron farms working, but trying to find a sweet spot where they both work at the same time. Well, you got them both working. Sorry, I didn't process that. Oh, I'm glad they're working. Lost your voice yesterday? Ooh. As a teacher, that's gotta be tough. I'm sorry there. Work was interesting today. I bet. At least it's your Friday. It's better, but not fully. At least you're getting there. What's been the solution that's kind of working? Just for my own curiosity. Told the kids to quiet and watch the movie. My goodness. Mm-hmm. Man, we're gonna be so good at custom trees by the end of this project. I'm not putting any normal trees on the mountain. We're gonna only make custom ones. And, just looking at the general area, just in front of me, it would even just sparse trees here and there. It'll be fun. Well, it's not gonna be riddled with trees, but even just making like 10 custom trees can be a lot, so it'll be fun. I got Chipotle and playing 3 lessons during lunch. 3 lessons, my goodness, look at you go. You got into a working mood, and Unique. Hello there. It's been a little bit. How are you doing? It's good seeing you. There's a quick look at the mountain if you're curious, and just show what's left to do. Need to plan 3 more, but I'll work on that tomorrow. Yeah, you got to, work tomorrow, may as well. Doing good. Just got out of work like an hour ago or so. Oh, there you go. Rest of the night ahead of you then. I have an idea. Just need to think it out more. Mm. I haven't seen you in a little bit though, Unique. What's kept you busy? Anything interesting or fun? Hopefully nothing bad. We've mostly, anything done in my world has mostly just been stone placing, working on the mountain. That's where most of the focus has been for the last, I don't even know how many months, truthfully. I know we took a little break a while back. And did like mining and flattening of stuff just around the area, or in the mountain. That gave me a nice peaceful break. And my coworker was from a little restaurant we work at, and ran the restaurant like a boss this morning. I had to tell him, well, sir, we both did, that I led the show. Well done there. You taking charge with another? Someone's got to step up, right? Selena, I was thinking, once you finish that amazing iron farm you're working on, you're obviously gonna join and build me a great, huge iron farm, right? Right? I'm messing with you. You know, just real quick. Make you a massive iron farm with mystical culture. Just need 4 iron to start. I'll get right on it, Thad. I just need to make this mystical plant, and you'll be on your way. I don't have mystical plants. We can't just grow iron. I gotta use the mechanics of the game to force spawn iron golems in a killing chamber. I got loads of iron. I don't need a better iron farm. As soon as I got home, I had a bowl of cookies and ice cream, and cookies and cream ice cream. Okay, oof. I thought you had a bowl of cookies. I was like, who puts cookies in a bowl? Put them on a plate or in a platter. A well-deserved treat, Unique. Now, all I want, Triple H, from all of your modded stuff is your schematic cannon. I'll take a few of them, get them running. I got loads of schematics that can be built. Add the basic create mod to your world. I'm not going to. It'd be so handy though. Do you know how much stuff would like just pop up in like overnight? You know, my problem would be I'd like get one going and I'd be like, man, I really wish I could just move it over one block. I enjoy the building process of all that still, even if I'm using a schematic. I enjoy watching it slowly get placed by myself. Could change the config to place about 20 blocks per second. 20 blocks a second. That's just crazy. My pillars would get put up in a few hours. Not even. Man, I would actually run out of materials. And I got millions of blocks. That's crazy. 20 blocks a second, though. I don't even know if I place like a block a second. I mean, on like a straight plane surface, I could place quite a few blocks within a second. At least two, probably. But a consistent 20 blocks? Man, it's the rise of the machines. How's this looking anyway? I wish that was higher up. I could still make this higher up. We might mine this down and make it go higher. I didn't realize it was going to be this high. Oh, guys, I got all of my jeans that I ordered recently. I don't buy a lot of new clothing. I bought some jeans at the beginning of the week. I needed some. Finally got them. Got the pairs I ordered. And I'll have to return one of them. They sent the wrong size. But the rest of them are perfect. I don't know, I'm like silly excited about having all these new jeans. It's like all I wear, like 99% of the time. First, almost Alfie, almost. Hope you're doing well. I mean, obviously you're first. You have a number one badge. Literally says first. How are you? Finally, wear something over those. Just, I don't even know what to say to that. Even got a pink diamond for first. Exactly. In Thad's Minecraft skin. What? What? Such words should not have been put together. No, it does not. Is this true, Thad? It's not true. He needs his freedom of movement. It's for performance reasons. Obviously. Not true. I I'm so, nope. It's just gray. Look how gingerly he hops from stone to stone at his age even. Needs a washing maybe. At my age. I am not old, still plenty spry, and have many years ahead of me, hopefully. Now he's getting Nick's. Man, I forgot this was Twitch for a second. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, we were live streaming on OnlyThads. Stream any way you like when there's no cam. That is true. I am wearing clothing. You guys really wanted to know. Thanks for reminding me to renew my sub to OnlyThads. Oh yeah, no problem. It's not a thing. If in case anyone actually wondered, it's not a thing. Orphan clothing. Yeah, I'm over here fully suited up. I got a helmet on and an axe on the one side of my desk. I wish. But all he has on is socks. First off, that's just weird. You can't just only have socks on. Giant sack just came inside of it. Where does this... How? Any glacial surfaces in your... What? Mm, a load of old ones near where I live. Pretty neat. Crevices. Okay, that makes more sense. Not at the moment. That'd be cool though. These are some of the things I've actually like wondered is like I know how I want to do a lot of the actual like maybe not a lot. I know how I want to do some of the dwarven structures and all that, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff we can do that goes in the mountain where we can have like different like veins of ore that just aren't mined. It's no survey. I didn't know where you were going, Alfie. I was a little confused. With you, I wouldn't. You'd have some sort of joke tied to it. But like, there are a few things. Like we have the amethyst stuff that I could definitely decorate and use. Um, no, and it's easy to make anything look glowing nowadays, even with just like a bit of glow lichen. Glass will be huge. You can change the color of a lot of things. And a long day. It's okay. Only one more day left of the week. Then it's Friday. If you want, I can make a joke about the mountain being a Nope. Nope. Not going there. I'm off to Dan's in the morning. That's exciting. Say hello for me. Or not, it's fine if you don't. Say hello at least. Another stack of degrees and I'm done. Thanks for the company in the chats. Oh, sounds good there, Luna. I'm glad I was able to give you a bit of entertainment. Hope you enjoyed. Glad you got another stack of ancient debris done. My goodness. That's a good way to go about it. You chip away at it slowly. But I'm assuming you're heading out here by the sounds of it, so you have a good rest of your evening. There's gotta be a word. Wait. Why am I not understanding this message Alfie sent to Giz? Wow, you can really dance? Neither am I. I'm just agreeing. Oh my, I love it. I'm glad I'm not the only one that gets a little confused sometimes. There we go. Come down and fix this. Like that. And we move on. This one I already see exactly how it should be formed. Oh my goodness, Alfie. I'm assuming that is related to your message. You had to hunt for that. Just chatting with someone apologies, so all good. Just a play on dance and dance. That's what I was thinking. That's the only thing I could think of. You can really dance. Dance, dance. That didn't click for me and my dyslexic brain. I heard that in a singer's voice when Alfie posted it. In a singer's voice? The song? Oh. I don't know music. Don't tell Selena. Or Thampa. Hey, click the link and you'll see. I'll put it off to the side. I'll check it out after stream. Doom. Can you zoom in on the mountain real quick? Sorry, I really don't think that's what you mean. Zoom. Oh, I read that wrong. I'm so sorry, but yeah, you're to zoom out. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I really read that and zoom in. I'm like, I don't know why you want me to zoom in, but I can't without hesitation. Oh, new glasses in order for that, but I don't even wear glasses when I'm at my desk. I just read it wrong. Oh, here you go, Alfie. If you want it differently, if you want it from the front, take the front view. Grab that too. Or maybe you should wear them. I can see the words just fine on my screen. It is not a problem with eyesight here. It is a problem with me trying to not have to read an entire message or just reading wrong. It's the whole multitasking thing. It's whether you're trying to play a game, place blocks in a certain way, and read a message and understand the message. Sometimes some things just get lost in the process of all of that. I can see them too. Maybe not clearly in a big blur, but I can still see them. In order to read, I have to have my glasses on. Okay. They're not a big blur for me. You weren't doing anything when you read that message apart from zooming in. I think Dad needs a walker, glasses, and a cup of coffee. I might be a little tired, but that's besides the point. You guys gotta understand, you get me at the end of the day. I've had a full day. I'm tired usually. Some things, you know, sometimes things happen. I get around to streaming finally. My brain's a little done for the day. Thank you, no problem, Alfie. I don't mind. I didn't give you the best of view, but if you wanted something better. One of these days, I should really just upload the tour video that we have here to YouTube or something. Just so if anyone did want like a quick overview, um, that'd be a good way to do it. Even though that is now a month old and the stuff we have done in that month is crazy. It's nearly 12 a.m. for me and I'm wide awake. Well, I don't know, even you're like insomnia or something. No, I got it. You're just from the UK. I do, yes. Do you actually? I wasn't sure. Or the trip has her excited. See, that's what would be keeping me up. You do have okay. Cut you some slack on the sleeping then. Why do I know so many people with insomnia? I'm starting to think anyone from the UK just has insomnia. They're always up at crazy times. Minxie, Triple H, are you guys still here? Nope. Guys, why are you guys awake? Why? There's so many. I'm glad you guys chose my stream to somehow watch and not fall asleep too. I love having you guys here. I hope you do know that. I just don't know how you do it. Do what? Sleep. Are we there yet? We must be there by now. You guys, anyone that joins me in the last like few months or in the coming months will be around to actually see the end of it. There's so many people that have joined me over the years and have now moved on. That won't see the end of this, but you guys will see it. You will see the end, hopefully, unless you leave. Welcome to, but I hope you don't. I enjoy having each and every one of you here. Really, almost 12 for you. Also, I gotta keep that in mind. You guys are now only an hour difference since we had daylight savings. It was a new way of sitting. She's not a hot dog. You know what? I think pets are just odd. They all have their own little unique personalities. Cinnamon can be a little odd at times as well. Cinnamon full-heartedly believes that there is always a monster under the blankets. I truly think if Cinnamon somehow had like one of her paws under the blanket and she moved it, she would think that her own paw moving under the blanket is a monster. She's so cute though. Yeah, it makes up for it all. She sits upright on her butt like a meerkat. That's adorable. Also, Triple H, I was been able to pull up your tab a bit and catch just a bit of your stream here and there, and I'm like pretty certain we have the same exact shelf. You have two of them though, and yours is way more full than mine. You have like a whole bunch of knickknacks on them. And I swear we have the same exact shelf. It made me chuckle. Think and Boo are doing okay. We're just giving them so much love and attention because our focus was on Gizmo. Giving them Gizmo treats, saying this is from your sister. Aww. In the background, yeah. I hope those two are doing alright. Hope you're doing alright as well. But yeah, in the background of your camera there, Triple H. It's the one you have two of, I'm pretty sure. I also love how many different knickknacks and things you've collected. A lot of Lego. I don't think there's a single Lego thing on mine. We have a lot of books. There's three shelves dedicated to books. The one shelf's a little empty at the moment though. And then the two top ones are dedicated to knickknacks. And then I have another shelf that's different for a bunch of board game stuff, and then our entertainment center holds a lot of other board games and puzzles. We don't do as many Legos. We got a few. We have a vase with Lego flowers. That sits on, we have like a baker's rack for the kitchen stuff. There's a vase of Lego flowers that sit on it. Wolfpack Rose. It's hard, not gonna lie. Can't wait to get away from the house for 2 weeks. He's now waking up and seeing all three is heartbreak. It'll be a good trip there, guys. Still haven't done one that you purchased recently? No, still haven't. Hopefully soon. I've been wanting to. Hannah's been addicted to Overwatch fully, and I don't want to start it without Hannah. I'm starting to think I need to just ask her if I can start it. Terraforming my flower meadow that I built my home in. I'm loving it. My god, there's so many flowers. Oh, it's got to be a little annoying with the inventory management. I want to get a 350 and you're back to us. 300 for their necklaces. Necklaces. Man, stuff like that shouldn't cost money. Mm-hmm. $350 even. Oh. Well, a well-needed trip to Dan's. Definitely. How long are you gonna be there for? 2 weeks? My goodness. Oh, that'll be great. Man, Minxie, I don't like it when I'm just terraforming in just general biomes and I get like 1 or 2 flowers that take up a spot of one of my inventories. It's like, man, that's annoying because it won't fill up to a stack usually. That it could have been a stack of dirt or something. So many items in this game. It's amazing. Then I'm home for a week, then off to Dan's again. So my mom wants me back for my birthday next month. I'm going to Dan's early. Your birthday's next month? It's exciting. You'll have to remind me again. There's on this pack has dozens of different flowers. Flower types, especially in this meadow. Well, then, if you start decorating with flowers, you'll have all sorts of different ones to choose from. Well, man, inventory management. It went out the window. And that's one of those things. A few mods. There's a mod or two that probably have it related. But, I want toppers. I've already had dinner. But there's like a magnet in some mods, or blocks float to you. And I truthfully think that that should be something in normal Minecraft. It should be an enchant or something where the blocks just start to float back to me, or it just goes directly in my inventory. It could be like a pickaxe enchant or an armor enchant. It could go on the chest plate or in a light. I don't want it to go on the chest plate. It'd have to go on the chest plate. It could go on something where there's a magnet enchant. It'd be so nice. Why isn't Hannah asking me this, Lana? There's a gorgeous valley, and it spoke to me, so I set up a house. Flowers didn't bother me until I started building. That's usually how it goes. Hannah doesn't have you stream up. What's your answer? I've had dinner. No from me. It was a gorgeous valley? What is it no longer, Mixie? It should be even better now. It has a Minxie roaming the meadows. Oh, it still is. But I'm second questioning my choices to make more buildings. Maybe you gotta lean into the greenery and flowers of it all, and you go very bright colored stuff, and it's like very overgrown, and there's flowers and greenery and leaf blocks everywhere. It might be a little outside your comfort zone for building, but I think you'd enjoy it. It'd be outside my comfort zone. Look at that meadow. Oh, you're already leaning towards it with all the flowers. You lean a little further. I don't know what version you guys are on. I don't know if you have like moss. It looks. If you have moss, you could like put moss onto your roof. The screen is just half of it. Oh, I'm sure. That's so many flowers. I didn't even process it. That's crazy. Oh, you do have like a little patch of like grass or moss on your roof. You see, honestly, I think you're doing good. I just saw it as soon. You're already leaning into it with the leaf and the overgrown house look. I think you could go further with it. And pay attention. Do you still not? No, Lana, no. Oh yeah, you're in a version with moss. There's sniffers. I love the fact that I somehow know all of this different context of the game. I think you could go further with the overgrown look. The answer is no. I've said it 5 times. No, you don't mind? What? I snorted for laughing at that. I'd be nice with it at first. Already eaten. You gotta have a greenhouse. Probably. Maybe not. Be an easy thing to build. Everyone can do a greenhouse, and they're fun. Or even just have a small, more garden area where it's a little cleaner. I love the little mob statues out the front. And- There's, I have like there's a few different ways you could take that, and it's all up to you, truthfully. I was thinking of a greenhouse for my farm, and maybe a stable slash barn for animals as well. That could look well. I think if you lean towards that way, I think you gotta lean towards more of a. It's like the buildings you build. I don't know. You could still take it where it's an overgrown look to it all. I think the way I would take it is that the areas I'm building, it's like there are clear pathways with stuff, and it's clean where the stuff you have built, and then the stuff around it might be a little bit clean, and then it gets a little rougher and more messy. Like I'm picturing like there's a fountain somewhere, and there's flowers all around, and there's nice pathways that kind of connect it all with overgrown stuff on either side. I did do a glass greenhouse once with complete moss roof, flowers and grass and stuff. There you go. Funny enough, I don't think I've actually built a greenhouse. There's so many things I haven't built. When I think back to it, I've messed around with a lot of different styles. And I've built a lot of different houses. I have built a blacksmith. I really liked it. And yes, my house is full of plushies. It's adorable. All the little collected collections. Oh my goodness, you have a trophy room. Or a plushie room, even. That's kind of creepy. Oh my, look at that glow squid. Oh, that's Triple H's. Sorry. I, just vanilla Minecraft could really use stuff like that. I think back to a lot of the games, like a lot of other survival games that I've played, and there's so many little trophy knick-knack decorational items that are in them, and for some odd reason, we have none really in Minecraft. We have the dragon egg, uh, flowers, I guess. We have the few mob heads, unless you add a data pack for the rest. Like, we don't even have the rest of the mob heads. Little decorational stuff goes a long way. I think back to, like, Terraria. I love Terraria. And some of my favorite parts of it are just the trophies and the cosmetic stuff. Like, I enjoy all the boss battle in that, but, like, the little trophies and cosmetic stuff goes so far in a game like that. 2 days in a row. My goodness, hello there, Blazes. How are you doing? So I have a quackling at my waterfall pond. There's a massive chunky duck with a drip leaf on his head, and a fishing rod in hand in my hand every time I walk by. He honks slash quacks at me. Quackling in his hand. I was right with that. Wasn't sure where it was going. That's something. Chilling about to chilling. About to do what? If you don't, I think I do. Enjoy. We're just terraforming the mountain even further. I got about got a little. I still got a little bit of time left, so we're gonna start working on this portion here as well. I think I might. How do I want to do this? Builder cramps. Oh, everyone calls me old. Everyone. It's the thing now. It's just no fighting it, I guess. I get called Thampa and Grandthaddy and well, just Gramps and old and all the other different things and it's strange. Hello, Kalua, Boomer, Boomer, Good Grace, even Oscar's doing it. Hello, Kalua and Oscar, though. How are you two doing? I know you must be old if Oscar's calling you old. I know. I'm not that old. Maybe you need to get my walker. Oh, stop. You're not that old either now. What? There are days when I feel it. Oh, you just ignore those days and move on. Ooh, more pictures of the house. Oh, it's a closer look. It does have quite a bit of it. Oh my goodness, the stairs with the leaves. The fact you can even do that. There's a cake. I think you're doing well. I think you're good to continue building more buildings. Make sure you bring the life button with you. I'm gonna give myself an air tag so my wife can find me. I think you should both have one. Be very handy sometimes. Tell Mrs. Diggs you just called her. I didn't call me. Don't. I haven't even personally met Mrs. Diggs. Don't ruin what she might or might not know of me already. Who complains I have too many cats too? That's when you just turn the friendly mob sounds to 0%. That's what makes this so awkward. Well, I'm assuming she's heard of me. Maybe not. I don't know what if you talk about your stream stuff with her. She has heard of you. Oh, see, yeah, that's how far I've read. That's mostly Gen Con. That's yeah. That's what I assumed. Perfect. So only the good parts. Don't tell her that. He'll never want to meet me then. Like, what? Call me old. I'll show him. Pulls out Wingspan. Take me on. All good. I've only told her the good parts, so that's good. There aren't many, but there's a few. Alright, we still haven't done a game night. I mean, we still... No, we haven't. I told you we wouldn't get around to it for a while. Yeah, brain took a second there. Me and Hannah... I haven't... After this weekend, I should hopefully not be as busy. The last 2.5 months has been consistent plan after consistent plan. This is one thing after another every single week. The rest of March is awful for me. Well, that's we'll figure it out. Has to happen before Gen Con. I don't. Yeah, probably. I'm sure we can make a time. I don't know. Lana, what do you set your place to in the summertime? Can't be too warm. Won't have it. Make you guys all drive here. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we will. Lurk, need to check on the fish in the oven. Sounds good there. You enjoying your Lurk, Oscar? Appreciate you popping on in, though. Also, Kalua, I appreciate you commenting on all of the different short form stuff. Even if it's spreading falsehoods and lies, false propaganda. Keeps popping up, so I'll keep doing it. I know I had seen your comment a little bit before I went live, I think. Appreciate anyone that interacts with that stuff. We'll figure it out. We better. We will. We'll find a time. We can play my Lord of the Rings card game. You two actually have played it now. And me and Hannah, we got a nice new deck box for it as a really nice box that all the cards are in now, or at least all the cards that are related to the decks have already been made. There's still a good amount of cards that aren't in it because they don't fit, but those ones aren't a part of any deck. The rain can be so peaceful. Oh, you heading out, Cinnamon? I just heard you plop down from your cat tree. Yep. Leaving me. I feel abandoned. If she's able to open the door. You got this, Cinnamon. Oh no, you're looking back at me. I can help you here. Oh, you're so close though. Freedom for the Cinnamon. Well, we played Stone a little bit slower today. We were more talkative today. I don't think we'll place as much Stone as we did, like we did on Tuesday. I was awake on Tuesday. Wasn't feeling tired at all. We were going through shulkers of Stone real fast. We did 6.5, which is way faster than usual. Usually I'm able to do about one in like 40-ish minutes. Or 35 or 40 minutes. That sounds about right. It's only like 1,000+ blocks and placed in, what, half an hour? Just over half hour? It's light work. Yeah, I'm excited to see where this is at in just in a month even. It's been a month since we had the 4-year anniversary, and I feel like we've made crazy progress. Give another 2 or 3. I still haven't thrown out the idea of getting whatever of messing with the height limit. I'm still thinking about it. I don't see any reason why it would be. Why I shouldn't. But I don't want to do it just because. I want to see if we actually need it. Probably actually look into it and see how it actually works. I think it's a data pack. Mm-hmm. Anywho, I do hope you all have been enjoying stream tonight. Won't be going too much long here. I'll probably be raiding out to someone fun, or we will be in a bit. Still got a few minutes, so don't go anywhere. I hope you all have been enjoying it. We even met a few new people today, so that's always fun. From Deep Sky Miners raid. One of these days I'm going to be able to actually raid you back, Triple H. I never get to return the favor. You just need to stream till like 3 a.m. It's simple. You'd have to do an early stream. I know. I've been close a few times to doing a random morning stream on the weekends here. I've done a few of them in the past, but I almost did Saturday last weekend. I was in my world. I just decided against it just to give myself a peaceful moment. I don't know if you stream weekends. I'm not usually around on Twitch over the weekend. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I catch one of Oscar's streams. They always make me laugh. We watch it, we'll throw it on the TV, me and Hannah, whilst we do something. Or Tabs might be streaming. Cabs is actually getting back into streaming more and more here recently. I'm glad she's been able to find some time. I know it was rough there for a bit. I hope Jessie's healing up alright. I know her back was giving her issues. She hasn't been able to stream. A reminder though, I won't be streaming tomorrow. I usually do on Fridays. I know a bunch of you guys usually expect it. But I won't be. Today's the last stream this week. I'm gonna be visiting some of my family finally. I haven't seen them since Christmas. I'll try and send out a silent message in my Discord just as a reminder, in case anyone looks. There are no grandkids. I don't have any kids. Visiting the grandkids, my goodness. Not that old, for goodness sake. Come on. There we go. Overwatch stream? Probably not. Ever. We did play Overwatch during the Mountainathon. It was the game people chose and voted upon. I don't usually do other games on stream. You made gold. I did make gold. I haven't played... I think I played one... No, I didn't even play one game after that. I only did my 10 placement ones and I got into gold too. I was excited. No. I don't usually stream other games. They never do as well. Never. And I already have a small enough community. Want to see Thad get beat up for a change? It sometimes happens in Overwatch. I'd like to think it's not my fault, but I'm sure sometimes it is. I'm still pretty good at it, I'd say. I usually pick up on games decently fast at the moment. Oof, close. Let's head to bed. I'm almost done here, Triple H. But you can head to bed if you want. We'll be raiding out nonetheless. Leave a good night if you are heading out. No, I'd like to think I'm still pretty good at Overwatch there, Gorgor. But truthfully, it is just a team game. You never know. If you have even just one bad teammate or a teammate that's just not doing as hot, it's gonna be a downhill slope for the rest of everyone. Anywho, I'm gonna go find someone to raid, huh? It's been a lovely stream. Thank you to everyone that's been hanging out with me, and anyone that raided. Time to find a streamer, huh? Who do we want to raid? Hey there, D. Clark. I don't know. We can go say hi to Rogue. Rogue was one of the main people that helped organize the charity event we were part of at the in January. and he's streaming at the moment. I don't know too much about his stream, sadly. I've only been able to pop in a few times, but it looks like he's a part of the Dragonfell SMP server stuff, which makes sense since it was organized by Dragonfell, the charity event. But definitely worth the follow, just with all the time he put into that charity event and organizing it. So please do grab the raid message. Grab the first one if you're subbed. Grab the second one if you're not. That's alright by me. I just really appreciate it. It means the world to me. It really does. I know I say it every time, but it truly means the world to me when I see all of you guys grabbing the raid message. Warms my heart. I love seeing all of us. It's a strong representation of the community that we have here. So I just really appreciate it. But thank you again. I know Deep Sky Miner probably isn't here anymore. They probably went to bed. Thank you for the raid, though, and Triple H for the raid as well. Absolutely love it. Have a good night and weekend. You have a good weekend and night as well there, D. Clark. Enjoy the family visit. Hopefully it should go well. Once again, no stream tomorrow. And then I'll be live again next week, Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central as usual. But I hope you all have a lovely rest of your weekend. Have a good night. I'll see you all next time.